What?
Sorry.
People are looking at each other.
Riley said that he's Bulbasaur.
Oh. Are you Bulbasaur or are you Venusaur?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't know either.
The way that you raised one eyebrow when you said Venusaur.
Venusaur.
I'm just sore.
Of what? Do you want to share what you did with the listeners right before we started?
What did I do? Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot so quickly. Logan brought all of these knockoff Pokemon characters. They're just small little, guys. And he asked us to pick our starter. So I went to grab for the only legendary I could see, which is Zapdos. And it's really sharp on the wings, and I stabbed myself in the finger.
Like, actually stabbed, like blood.
bled.
Yeah, like, actually started bleeding.
Yeah, so that's how my day is going.
Classic.
So that's how this podcast is starting.
Yeah, stabbed myself on a character designed for children, 5 and up?
I mean, you are up. You are over 5 years old.
You are up.
And
I mean, imagine if you had tried to put that in your mouth.
you don't have to imagine. You could just do it. I'm not saying you should, but...
Is that a dare?
Is that a challenge, I hear? What the heck happened to you?
Sorry.
Did you poke yourself in the eye?
No.
Did you?
I pulled my glasses down, and I'm pretty sure sorry, it's gross, but I think I broke a zit or something. It really hurts. Really hurts. I'm in pain.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Love is pain.
Back to that
Don't tell my wife. She's in the other room.
I can probably hear you.
Yeah, she probably can. Ow. I'm bleeding everywhere. My finger, my nose. I produce more than 5 gallons of milk every day.
I forgot I put this one in there.
My milk has a sweet... Stop, I can't do this. Breathe. Breathe. I produce more than 5 gallons of milk every day. My milk has a sweet flavor that people of all ages enjoy.
Oh, God.
Marry me. I want to take you home. I want to give you everything I have.
What's that?
It's Miltank.
Miltank. That was the other Pokemon.
I don't even remember which
Literally.
one it is.
It's a cat.
Delia Ketchum is the main character's mom.
Ass Ketchup?
Ass Ketchup's mom. Mrs. Ass Ketchup.
I want that little business card. Yes, I'm Mrs. Ass Ketchup. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But they don't necessarily form a true full-on boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. They just hook
More
up
casual.
once or twice.
3
One
times.
a hot night in Miami.
7 times.
One hot night in Pallet Town.
One hot night in Vermilion City.
Sure.
What's it?
They
What's
find out that there are two people in the
Howley
phone book.
City?
What's the town that's really creepy that made people kill
Lavender
themselves?
Town?
Yeah.
What?
There was a whole
Yeah, what does that have to do with it?
I don't know.
Okay, and then years later, they meet back up. Delia Ketchum now has a son. Professor Oak does not... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Along with the mustache,
intense.
when he was a professor in his earlier years, I also want him to have a man bun. Man bun and a huge mustache.
Oh my god, yes.
Of course.
I wanted to ride a motorcycle to work.
Yes. But it's like...
And then he gets in an accident, and that's why you can't ride your bike anywhere.
There you go. That's it right there.
And now we have solved that mystery.
Yeah.
There we go. You heard it here first, ladies. You heard it here first.
You can't ride your bike, because I can't
Oh, God.
anymore.
Not anymore. Not after my license was taken away. 25 years ago. I will always remember that day.
That's the day I met your mother, Ash.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clefairy
So,
crossing the road.
Listener that suggested that we do this, great
imagine this.
suggestion.
And then her egg cracked.
No idea what you're talking about.
And she fainted.
Clefairy, yeah, they fainted. We're not doing Nuzlocke here. They don't die.
You don't have any tattoos, do you, Tyler? No, I don't either, so...
I don't know of anything like that I would want to have a tattoo of.
The popular Apocrypha logo?
You know?
Right above the butt. A tramp stamp.
Yeah, tramp stamp of the
Coming out of the butt crack.
Yes.
It's like stretched
Rising
out.
like a phoenix.
Especially since some of the coloring is like yellow and brown.
Oh,
that's true.
Especially great. That'd be great.
Be like, Tyler, you okay?
That's tough.
That's like,
That is
what
really
do you
tough.
like about yourself?
I'm
fact that I
preparing you.
don't
I'm too much of a perfectionist.
The fact that I don't have to look at myself all the time. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting this to be a hard question. Clearly we need some help.
I once had a part-time job at a mirror factory. It was a nightmare.
Can you imagine if it would have been full time?
It was a nightmare. I'm stalling.
Do they not eat plants? Do they eat plants? Do they? What's the deal? What are the limitations on Cookie Monster eating anything?
I would
Because
say-
if there's literally no limitation, he will eat the entire plant.
Well, I would say he can eat everything, but he also has this inner battle with not eating everything.
But he wants to. Or like
think
part of
he
him
wants to.
He's curious about it. He's like,
Okay.
I'm kind of curious about how that lady
Cannibalism
down
works.
the street. Well, it wouldn't be cannibalism or auto cannibalism.
Oh,
What if that's an arc
that's a
for
good
one
story
episode?
arc. That's a great story arc.
He eats his own arm and then it grows
What
back.
does Cookie Monster taste like?
If Cookie Monster were to eat oneself, would I double in size or disappear entirely?
This is a really sage question.
How does he avoid going completely blind because of having no eyelid?
He's a Muppet. He's not.
I feel that you're forgetting the core essence here.
Oh, right.
He is a Muppet. There is someone still shoving a hand up his butt.
Oh, and who might that
Directing
be?
his arms with sticks.
Yeah.
And okay, so if that's still the case, who is that? So you say that there's somebody shoving his hand up his ass. Who is it?
I mean, I don't know if we need to name anyone.
Yeah, it
Don't
doesn't.
call them out.
Yeah, I don't wanna-
We'll let them have
I don't
anonymity.
want to ruin the magic. Okay.
We are a pop culture podcast featuring stories and commentary about how modern fictional characters seem to always need, improving in some way or another. So we take those characters and we revise them for you and offer them back up to you for your acceptance of them, I guess. Or maybe you hate what we do. Either way, leave us some feedback. So how? What?
Just either way. Tell us you hate it, tell us you love it. I just want to hear you guys.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I think a literal hand cannon, like a blunderbuss.
Oh, okay.
That she can just load artifacts in.
So, like rocks even. Just
Even
whatever.
rocks, yeah.
Whatever she wants.
Yeah.
So it's like the junk jet from Fallout.
Basically.
Okay. But it
Yeah.
one-shots anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it itself is a magical item her parents found.
Does she know this?
I think you'd need to know at least a little bit.
Okay.
The fact that you wouldn't need to put gunpowder in it every time to load it and fire it.
Let's not make it a one-shot kill. Let's make
no.
it, like, realistic to whatever she's loaded it with.
Yeah, exactly.
But the velocity is, like...
Do you also want to make it similar to Hermione's bag of holding, where like she could feasibly fit a elephant inside of it?
I mean, we're dreaming. Why not?
Yeah.
Or T-Rex. Or a
Oh
boat.
god, shoot a T-Rex at someone?
Yeah.
Insta-crit, nat 20.
Like a helicarrier or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Whatever she wants.
Aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
She
Whatever.
just puts the entire tomb that she's raiding inside of it.
The entire Earth.
Yo, dog, I think you like tombs, so we put a tomb inside of your tomb so you can tomb while you tomb.
And then we're gonna kill you so you can be in your tomb. Maybe not.
Costume raider.
She's a cosplayer. That's it. That's it.
That's the end of it. This is all just an act that she's made up a character for.
Ooh, that's really
That's
meta.
really meta.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, that goes into context though. We're just handling the character themselves.
Right.
I kind of like Gloom Raider because then it's more like her normal thing is to more go for.
Can she have a drug addiction problem and be called the Shroom Raider?
So, in that case, her job is the archaeology, the tomb raiding, all that, but actually, her key motivation personally,
Her passion.
is
finding
the
exotic
shrooms.
mushrooms.
I love it.
Okay. And should she write about that? Should we still have her be a writer?
Every cooking recipe
Has to do with mushrooms.
has to do with mushrooms.
I mean, that's not really limiting you too much.
I mean, and also
umami flavoring right there.
really, I mean, Native American spirit walks, right? Like they would go out into the wilderness,
Right.
like experience. They would induce an experience, and then that, and so that maybe like that's how she talks to
with
the arm.
It's full
The
circle.
arm wants shrooms.
The arm wants shrooms.
It just wants shrooms.
It's like a Cookie Monster.
So-
It's like, we want shrooms.
So when the arm thing happened when she was like 9 years old or whatever. So she's wanted shrooms since she was 9 years old.
Yep.
That's awkward, but it's fine.
I don't know. Do we want to keep Shroom Raider?
I love it personally.
well,
I mean, that's me.
It's not necessarily, it doesn't come up that much, but it's like, some people are like, yeah, she really likes mushrooms.
Yeah.
So like it's still Lara Croft Tomb Raider, but it's like that's Lara Croft Tomb Raider. If I had a magical arm and I knew it was magical in some extent, what would I do?
She will like watching Let's Plays on YouTube.
I try to like mess around with it. But my arm, stick it in a blender, see if it gets destroyed. Oh, okay, cool. So it's not
Why would
destructible
you-
by blenders.
My hand's gone. Whoops! I probably should have done that.
Shoot, darn. Maybe I'm gonna sit here and wait for it to regrow because maybe that's a power, and then it doesn't, and then she dies.
She just dies from blood loss.
I don't know.
Anything else from either of you guys?
Nope.
Any other reminders? Want to go for a catchphrase?
For Lara Croft?
Or yourself?
For us?
You decide. If you say one that you don't like, then you can just say Lara Croft's.
Check out my arm, or...
Is that like a stutter at the end there?
no,
Arm-
I've been unarmed. Let me let me disarm you. And then hit him with your arm.
Doom Shroom.
Doom Shroom. Tomb Shroom.
Found in the tomb.
Doom Tomb
There's a
Shroom.
Pokemon move called Gloom Doom.
I like it.
Yep.
Gloom
Well-
Doom Shroom Tomb.
Room.
Boom.
Thanks for listening,
Assume.
and we will see you in the next one.
The Assume Raider.
Consume.
Assume Raider. We're done.
Aye, matey, it's ya boy. I don't want to be a landlubber much longer. We want to travel the sea. Yar, in search of treasure and citrus, because we don't want scurvy. Scurvy beard.
That's my pirate name.
A pirate's name Scurvy Beard. He does a whole bunch of limes in his beard. It's like, because Blackbeard had all the, the fuses in his
firecrackers,
beard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yar, have a fruit. Yar, have an orange. Yar, here's a lemon. Why don't you go suckle on it?
And then his, when he's intimidating people, he's like,
Yar, if you beat people with oranges, they don't show bruises.
and he just showing his limes in his beard, yar. Anyway, I'm done.
What do you do when life gives you a grapefruit?
And then he opens it and squeezes it in your eye.
Ooh, yeah. That
No,
okay,
first
that
he cuts in and squeezes it into the
yeah, and then put salt on the wound.
Luckily, in his era, he didn't know he's actually helping you survive because he's sanitizing the wound. That darn Scurvy Beard.
That darn scurvy
scurvy.
beard. You'll like this next one. I love this. Sadie the Goat. This is actually a legendary one. People aren't sure that she actually existed.
Well, this is just a trick question. That's just my stripper name.
But she was rumored to mug individuals by headbutting them like a goat.
No, you are kidding me.
That's the rumor. That's the legend
It's be a
of
rule.
Sadie the Goat.
So, is she a rumor, or is the method by which
The
whole thing?
people don't know if she actually existed, unfortunately.
Dang.
I'd like to think she did.
Than a rumor.
Yeah.
So what are some... I want to have 2 more magic items, and I want them to be stupid.
A sextet. Sextant. What's
It's
the
called a sextant. You got it right the second time.
Okay. A sextet is a group of 6 people, right?
And then a sex tent is also a group of 6 people in a
In a
tent. I thought this was like a time-bending, history-changing event.
Maybe.
I mean, modern piracy is just big business, so maybe he runs like.
Well,
He just downloads
runs-
songs illegally.
Yeah, no, he sells DVDs.
Still a pirate.
He's pirated.
he's gonna have 3 goofy items for every 1 actually practical serious item.
Maybe like a locket or something.
A gun that only shoots water, so it's a water pistol, but it looks like a normal gun and functions like a normal gun. But the water is like 10 times fire hose pressure.
I think that's brilliant.
So,
I like
like,
it.
if it hits you, you're gone. You're across the hill. You're
were
not
here.
necessarily.
But now
It
you're
might
gone.
actually come off
it might.
Oh my goodness.
at that pressure.
It might. That's a risk.
That's a risk he's willing to take.
Handle with
He
care.
just points it straight down, opens it, and then just like shoots over to a boat.
It's a jetpack.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. And then you hear Johnny Depp go like, "Ah!" I think another one should be a cutlass that every time it contacts something,
Turns it into bread.
grows an inch.
Oh.
I feel like that could get really big really fast.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
That's what would be hilarious.
Like a
Does-
key, maybe?
At too much length, it would just start wobbling around too much to be able to use, though.
I think it'd be hilarious.
I mean, eventually you would just have to drop it and not use it anymore.
I see no downside.
What do you do with it? Right? You can't leave it on
It's
the boat.
purely for comedic purpose.
Okay.
He just keeps it in the hold and it like on a stand, and every time like the ship rocks, it like glances
Hits
against.
a cannonball and it's just
No, stop. Yeah,
stop.
stop.
Just throw out ideas, guys.
What if he has a hook for a hand?
What if he has a hook for a foot?
What if he has a
Wait,
hook for a face?
What if?
How do we get away from magical items?
He has a hook on his elbow.
How do we get away from magic
And
items, guys?
he uses it as a grappling hook.
What is going on?
What if he has a parrot? A zombie parrot?
What if he has
Okay, seriously, the items.
a tumor?
Oh my god, he has cancer. Do you have the pit up?
I do.
You do.
I've already got it.
You've already got.
I
You've
was
already
on top of
rolled
it.
for next
I
time.
did.
So who's going to be on episode number 21?
Our two
Scurvy beard.
Scurvy beard. Scurvy beard.
Leave the podcast.
Highly perfect. Highly
There is no
perfect.
fixing scurvy beer. Give me more citrus.
Our
Apples. Get that shit out of here.
who needs bananas?